The 14-Day Energy Reset. Today I want to talk to you about something that affects almost everything in your life, but most people treat it like it's normal, low energy. If you're dragging yourself through the afternoon, struggling to sleep at night, and relying on coffee just to feel like a functioning human being, this is for you. The 14-Day Energy Reset is a simple system built to fix three things at the same time: afternoon fatigue, sleep problems, and caffeine dependence. And what makes it work is that it doesn't ask you to overhaul your whole life in one day. It gives you small actions that stack up, one after another, until your body starts doing what it was designed to do: produce steady energy naturally. A lot of people think they're just lazy, getting older, or bad at managing stress. But very often, energy is being stolen by a few hidden habits: dehydration, unstable blood sugar, constant stress, and poor sleep cues. That's why this reset is structured across 14 days. It helps you rebuild your energy from the ground up. Let's walk through a few of the most important days. Day 1 is simple, but it sets the tone for everything else: water before coffee. The instruction is to wake up and drink 1 full glass of water, about 500 milliliters or 16 ounces, before anything else. No tea, no coffee, just water. Why does that matter so much? Because after 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is already dehydrated, and even mild dehydration can feel like tiredness. It can show up as brain fog, headaches, heavy muscles, and that desperate feeling that you need caffeine immediately. For a lot of people, the need for coffee first thing in the morning is really their body asking for water. So day 1 interrupts that pattern right away. Then by day 4, the reset moves into breakfast. And this is where a lot of afternoon crashes really begin. Day 4 is all about a protein breakfast. Instead of starting the day with cereal, toast, pancakes, sugary oatmeal, or other heavy carbs, you switch to protein and healthy fat. That could be eggs and avocado, plain yogurt with nuts, a protein smoothie, or even leftover chicken or fish if that works for you. The reason is simple. A carb-heavy breakfast can spike your blood sugar, then drop it a few hours later. And when that happens, you're tired, hungry, distracted, and reaching for another coffee or something sweet. A protein breakfast gives you steadier energy for the next 4 to 5 hours. Now let's jump to day 6, because this one is a game changer for anyone who crashes in the middle of the afternoon. Day 6 introduces the 3 p.m. power bite. This is the move that helps stop the crash before it starts. Instead of grabbing another coffee, a candy bar, or something sugary, you eat a small, balanced snack. The examples in the system are practical: a handful of unsalted nuts with a small apple or banana, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter on celery, a boiled egg, or a small container of plain Greek yogurt. This matters because for many people, 3 p.m. is when the caffeine-sugar rollercoaster hits hardest. Your body wants relief, so you reach for the fastest thing available. But that quick fix creates another spike, another crash, and reinforces the idea that you can't function without caffeine. The 3 p.m. power bite gives your body fuel instead of stimulation. Then we move into stress management, and one of the smartest steps in the whole system shows up on day 10. Day 10 is the brain dump. The action is to take 5 minutes, grab a piece of paper, and write down everything that's worrying you. Not to solve it, just list it. This is powerful because your brain hates unfinished loops. When worries keep circling in your head, your stress response stays active. Cortisol stays elevated, and when cortisol stays elevated, your energy gets drained and your sleep gets disrupted. Writing your thoughts down sends a message to your brain: I see this, I've captured it, I don't have to keep rehearsing it. And that leads perfectly into day 13, which focuses on the environment your body needs for real recovery. Day 13 is about making your room dark. No phone light, no TV standby light, no street light coming through thin curtains. If needed, use a sleep mask, cover electronic lights, or block outside light with simple materials. This sounds basic, but darkness matters because darkness supports melatonin, and melatonin supports deep sleep. A lot of people think they have a sleep quantity problem when they actually have a sleep quality problem. They're in bed long enough, but the environment is sending mixed signals to the brain. So they wake up tired, reach for caffeine, crash in the afternoon, and repeat the cycle. What I like about this 14-day system is that it doesn't rely on hype. It uses simple actions that work with your body. Hydrate early, stabilize blood sugar, reduce stress loops, and create better sleep conditions. And if you follow the whole sequence, you're not just trying to survive your afternoons anymore. You're teaching your body how to generate more consistent energy from morning to night. That means fewer crashes, better focus, better sleep, and less dependence on caffeine to carry you through the day. So if you've been telling yourself, this is just how adult life feels, maybe it's time to challenge that. Maybe your system just needs a reset. If you want the complete course with master resell rights to sell to your own clients, message me on Instagram or Facebook. Links are in the description. Subscribe for more daily health actions.